Hello again, everyone. Age of Dune here, and we're back with another League of Legends Shoutcast game. This one, I actually went on to Twitch again and noticed that Wingsofdeath was streaming. I have not cast one of his games in a really long time. And, he's always been one of my favorite streamers. He had to take a long break for a while because of a thumb injury of some sort. But he's back to streaming again, and that is great. We just saw a little bit of action there, but we'll get to that when it comes. Actually, we could probably go forward a bit. Don't need to worry about all this stuff. But, yeah, so I decided to go ahead and cast one of his games. Luckily, when I tuned in, he had actually just started the game. So I'm going to be able to get into it, and we can go ahead and do this thing. Alright, so he's actually going to be top as Nidalee versus the Renekton here, played by Dude I'm Azen. Oh man, Xpecial, oh no! Is he gonna be alright? Oh, nice dodge, very nice dodge of that Morgana Q. He's getting pretty low, nice Q there, pulls Morgana into range under the tower. She's flashed out and she goes down to Thresh. And then in comes Ziggs going in. Lee Sin's getting close. Ezreal's baited in by Xpecial there, who does not die. And there we go, Lee Sin does manage to flash out of it, but because of that nice little bait there by Xpecial, just keeping him there, he was able to... Oh, man. Wow. Yeah, this right here. See this? Xpecial flashing around, keeping Ezreal there as much as possible. Ezreal got really greedy, and he wanted to get Xpecial. That gave Jinx a kill. Then Jinx was able to get excited, get in there to get another kill on Lee Sin. That is a 3-for-1 there. They took down Xpecial. Yes. But they gave up 3 kills to do it. So that was really huge there for the blue team. Very, very nicely played by Xpecial. I really liked watching that because he really did well, and that just really goes to show what good a support can do. Because, I mean, he probably would have died had it not even without Ezreal going off and tower diving. So Ezreal probably could have gotten out of that anyway, but, he wasn't sure, and Xpecial just continued to go back and forth and dodge and make him think that he wasn't going to happen. So, he decided to flash tower dive. And not only, of course, does that mean that the kills happen, but Flash is gone. Both Morgana and Ezreal both used both of their summoners, and that's pretty huge. I mean, yes, Xpecial used his as well, and Jinx did too. So, I mean, yeah, they are going to be pretty much even when it comes to summoners, but, blue team came out way ahead on that. If we look at Jinx, she came back into lane with double Dorans. She's already got double Dorans this early in the game, and that is terrible news for Ezreal. So we'll see how that ends up tilting the game, whether she can go ahead and keep that up. I think with Xpecial on her side, she probably will. And in the meantime, Renekton's getting bullied up here by Wingsofdeath, which honestly not really all that surprising. Renekton has a pretty nasty time against Nidalee with the whole range thing going on, so we'll have to keep an eye out on that as well and see if maybe he can go ahead and come back from that. He did decide to go for the level 2 all-in there onto Nidalee, and I want to go ahead and watch that for a second here. He's at about half health, and Wingsofdeath is also right around half health. And there we go. He flash stuns there, uses the ignite. She flashes to get out of this, and that means Wingsofdeath is actually going to live through this, and he's got the sustain to keep himself alive. We've got Lee Sin on his way up to gank this, and we may be seeing a dead alligator here very soon. The pink ward's going to pick him up right now, so now the alligator knows, and in goes the Lee Sin, misses the Q, and gets stunned by Renekton, and he's forced to go ahead and jump out of that. And in the meantime, bad things are happening to the red team down bottom. No success top, followed by this. Oh, she did not even dodge that, and then went straight into the Flame Chompers. Nice flay there, means that is a dead Morgana. And looks like Jinx decided to get some damage in on Ezreal too while she's at it. Xin Zhao thought about ganking mid, decided against it, and things are just going great right now, especially for this blue team bot lane. Top lane, not so much. He's been bullied like crazy. He almost got a kill though, but almost is not quite good enough. Nope. Alright, so we're going to go to the mid lane. Here we've got Erect Dinosaur playing... Yep, Erect Dinosaur playing LeBlanc, and she's going to be against Ziggs, played by Batman. And Ezreal's getting low now. What's happening down here? We'll come back to the people list in a moment. Dodges the Q, but gets hit by the Xpecial Q, followed by the Flame Choppers, and he is going down. The Jinx is actually tanking that up. She's going to get a couple more hits, not going to be able to quite finish it off, and there is a Lantern had she decided to dive. Good expectation there by Xpecial, because a lot of times you will see your AD carries decide to dive there. So he knew, hey, if she does, I've got my Lantern ready. And that enabled her to dive if she wanted to. Or if he wanted to. It's Ezreal, darn it. If he no, it's Jinx. I was right the first time. It was diving Ezreal. Oh, nice Q again. Rice Panda having a really bad time. Out comes the Xpecial Q again. And that is a dead Ezreal. These death sentences are 100% on point from Xpecial. Very impressive. And it's really dominating this bot lane. In comes a gank here from Xinzao onto Nidalee. The stun comes out from Renekton. That is not going to be a dead Nidalee. I thought it was, but he was able to go ahead and get that heal off on himself. And that means he is going to live to fight another day. And the question is, will he be able to stick around in lane long enough to defend this tower? I think he will because he does have that heal. But at the same time, he's really low on mana. So he might not be able to. And he did just lose that big minion there, which is kind of unfortunate. But honestly, I don't really blame him whatsoever. Morgana getting low yet again. Probably another Xpecial Q, huh? We will soon see. Looks like he is indeed setting up. And there we go. That is indeed another Xpecial Q followed by Flay. Luckily for her, the Flame Chompers had not quite activated yet, so she did not get stuck there. Otherwise, she'd be dead. She would be dead again. Alright, mid lane. Like I was saying before. Oh, really? I went back for that. You know, she's still 4. So it wasn't an ulti, I guess. She just decided to tower dive that? Looks like it. Alright, so let's see. She's continuing to push. I thought she had just left us out. Oh, man, the Q comes out, and she's able to assassinate her with a Q. Morgana's having a lot of trouble this game in dodging skill shots, really. Because I'm not sure what's going on there, but she has not dodged a skill shot much at all. Renekton going in on Wings of Death. Gonna go ahead and tower dive this. Probably not your best plan there, buddy. And that's gonna result in a Nidalee kill. And that definitely swings top lane into Wings of Death's favor. Because, you know, top lane is historically a very snowbally lane. Once one person gets the lead, it's usually going to be kept in the lead. I mean, these people are not me. Oh, and we go on to the Ziggs. The stun comes out. He goes down to Lee Sin, actually. LeBlanc gets an assist, though. But yeah, me, I get a kill. Yeah, my top lane's weak, so I'm really not going to be snowballing off of it too much. These people? Oh, no. These people are good, and they know exactly what they're doing. So once they get a lead, they are going to really capitalize on that lead, and the enemy's going to have a bad time. So that's probably what you're going to see here. We'll probably see Wings of Death go ahead and head back up really quickly here. Right about now, actually, would be my guess. It looks like he got a little greedy, though. Decided to stick around for those minions, but he was forced into cat form, and he is away. Nice grab again from Xpecial. Lantern goes in as well. The Flay does not happen thanks to the shield there, but it doesn't matter. Xinzao's still chasing. It did almost kill the Morgana, but not quite. Nice binding yet again there from the Xpecial. The Xpecial, yes. From Xpecial. And he is just really showing what a powerhouse he is. Looks like he's coming around from behind Ezreal here. Ezreal's got to watch out. If he gets hit by another death sentence, he's dead. And there's the Flay. And, oh! Missed anticipation there by Thresh, but it doesn't matter. Oh, nice flash, though. And it actually does matter. That Q gonna go chunk Morgana in the face, but it did not hit the target they were aiming for, which was Ezreal. Also, that Ziggs ult did not end up landing either. And now Ziggs is actually going for LeBlanc here. Renekton came down as well, and there is a dead LeBlanc. Looks like Renekton just decided to roam down here, possibly offset that gold that Nidalee just got. LeBlanc used her distortions there, so they know she's out of it. There's the stun. She stuns Renekton, but it really doesn't matter because there is the Ziggs Q to finish her off. Not bad at all. And then there's Lee Sin hovering around to go ahead and defend this tower so they don't get to do anything. It looks like Xpecial's actually thinking about going in on the blue buff here, but I'm not sure if that's actually going to happen. It looks like it will. He's probably going to toss a Lantern over, just warding up around it for the moment, and then we'll probably see him go to it in a very quick moment. Oh, he's setting up to go on Lee Sin. Yep, there we go. Lands the death sentence. Lee Sin's in a bad time there. Kicks Xpecial away, but I mean, well, it did end up saving his life. So not too bad there, but really it's not exactly ideal. He knows now that he's losing his blue buff, and there's really nothing he can do about it. He got way too low from that. Very nice setup there by Xpecial and the entire blue, well, these 3 members of the blue team there, because they were all waiting in position. They knew exactly what Lee Sin was going to do, and they were ready and waiting to go take him down for it. Jinx is just kind of shoving this forward. Ezreal managed to dodge that Q. Good job to Ezreal. But unfortunately for him, this Jinx is nasty. She's already got a BF sword and a long sword in addition to her 2 Dorans. So she's definitely already a bit ahead. And she's going to continue shoving this. And it looks like the blue team's actually still hanging around here. The Flay comes out from Xpecial. It slows Lee Sin down, but he was able to jump out of it. The death sentence did not land. There is a lantern there, and they are engaging onto Lee Sin. The Flay comes out. Lee Sin's getting really low. Down he goes to Jinx. Ezreal flashes over the wall there. Will Jinx be able to secure this? She does! She secures it with an ulti followed by 1 auto attack to finish off the Ezreal. Now they're going for Morgana, and Morgana's going to go down. But down Morgana goes. LeBlanc was able to finish off Thresh, and she may be able to finish off Xin Zhao, but these woo! That guy right there. What's your name, man? Ziggs was there. Why was I not able to remember that? I don't know. And now he's going to go, oh, the distortion means he is not going to be able to finish it off, but he was still able to force her off lane, and that swung yet again hugely into the blue team's favor. Alright, so down bot, we've got Jinx, played by Xpecial. Wonder if that's a Smurf or something. I don't know. And Ezreal, played by Yerubu. The supports, we've got Xpecial on Thresh, and Rice Panda playing Morgana. And then finally, for the junglers, we've got Xin Zhao, played by Taranka. Harassed there. And Cheeto Pirate playing the Lee Sin. Not a bad team there on either side. And I get to see 2 of my mostly favorite people on opposite teams. Although I will admit, after seeing Xpecial troll that one game, he did lose a couple points in my book. But, you know, that happens, I guess, unfortunately. There's the flash there from Wingsofdeath, trying to get away from this. Did manage to dodge that Xpecial hook, so that's definitely good news for him. Very nicely played by him. He's going to be forced to go back, though, because, you know, he's got no mana. And I think he may be able to get back before this gets pushed to his lane, because Renekton's not really trying to push it. But we'll have to see if it ends up happening. No, there we go. He's pushing it now. It's going to get to the tower. And, yeah, Wingsofdeath is going to lose a little bit of CS. Looks like Jinx is down here, just 2 versus 1-ing. Not really having much of a trouble with it either. She's 8, and these guys are 6 and 5. So that is a pretty huge lead for her. And just look at that. She is just ripping Ezreal to shreds. Even though there's 2 of them there. I mean, she's got that range, and she's got that feed. She's already got a Bloodthirster. And out come Flame Chompers do land there onto the Lee Sin, and he goes down to that ultimate there from Jinx. Nicely played by them. Xpecial landed the hook as well. Had the Flame Chompers not... Well, actually, no. The Flame Chompers were what allowed that. Oh, another hook comes out, and that is a dead Ezreal. Yes, it is. Yeah. Had he not gone down to the ulti there from Jinx, he would have still been locked in place thanks to Xpecial. But didn't matter because Jinx managed to go ahead and finish it off. There's another tower down, and blue team is just shoving this bot lane like crazy. Wingsofdeath is definitely not in control of this game. Not much he's able to do about it. He's sitting up top, but I mean, because of this massive lead that the bot lane has, Xin Zhao is able to roam and concentrate up here because he doesn't have to worry about bot lane. Bot lane's already good, and now we see bot lane going here. Gonna go ahead, try to finish off LeBlanc. LeBlanc distortions away. Oh, the ultimate! Oh, not quite enough to finish her off. Does pop the passive, but she's able to go ahead and get out of this. And doesn't matter, though, because, I mean, they still got a tower out of it. It's 11:54 in, and they are going for level 2 mid tower. They've already got 2 towers in the bot lane. This is very impressive indeed. Xpecial tanking that up for a while, but, yeah. He was fine. And they do indeed manage to finish that off. Lee Sin's up here defending this tower. And looks like Renekton's probably just going to go ahead and go for it. Maybe not be able to finish it off quite yet, but he's definitely going to do a lot more damage. And he may actually go for it, because it looks like he's thinking about sticking around. And yeah, he is indeed sticking around. And the Xpecial hook comes out yet again, the Flay as well. And Lee Sin barely dodges that Jinx ultimate, but it really doesn't matter. In comes the Morgana. Unfortunately for her, there is a Jinx there. And she's forced to flash out. In goes LeBlanc, going for Xpecial. Gonna go ahead and land that on him. Down he goes. Morgana gets the kill, actually. And she lands the hook. Down goes Jinx as well to LeBlanc. And now Renekton's trying his best to get out. Wings of Death is chasing him down. Gonna try to punish him for this. Says, no, you extended way too far. And he is going for him. There is the ultimate there from Renekton, forcing Wings of Death back. He knows he can't stick around with this. He will be able to land spears from range, though. Or just, attack him like this. But the Ziggs is coming, and that's going to force Wings of Death to go ahead and fall back. They do manage to take down the pink ward, but really that's no big deal compared to all the other activity that happened at the top there. Looks like LeBlanc is going here for the blue buff. Gonna go ahead and take this. Lee Sin's on the way to help her out, which honestly is a good idea. But Xin Zhao's over here just soloing up Dragon, and he says, I don't even care. Oh, Xpecial going around, warding up here. Is he gonna get caught? I don't think so. It's Xpecial. Now he's trying to catch, actually. There we go. Lands the Q onto LeBlanc. Ults, and the Flay comes out, and that is a dead LeBlanc, and it goes to these Ziggs. Did this tower not go... Dragon didn't go down, did it? He was forced to run. Let me see. There he is, going for it. And there's Xpecial walking right by. And Zinzo's like, hey, come on, man. Let's do this. No. They're going for LeBlanc. They get LeBlanc, and yeah, he's forced to run away. He got really low there, but he's not going to end up dying. Got pretty close. Not going to happen, though. And there's the death again of that LeBlanc. Oh, cool. Her staff falls apart. That's interesting. I mean, on the plus side for Wings, he is actually being a bit of a bully up here and doing pretty well versus Renekton, honestly. But, I mean, unfortunately for him, every other lane is having really big problems. These guys are all the way pushed to the inhibitor turret. And, yeah, they're having a lot of trouble. And down bottom, we've got Jinx, Ziggs, and Xpecial on Thresh all going ahead and shoving this up. And they're going to go for that tower. LeBlanc is here to stop it. Manages to dodge the Q there from the Jinx, but I mean, she's not going to be able to stop this alone. And we've got them just doing a little bit of harass to it. Not going to be able to finish it off quite yet, but here comes another wave, and they'll definitely get some more damage on it. I don't know that they'll be able to finish it off, but they definitely will get a decent amount of damage to it, and they may end up being able to finish it off, because we see it's going down fast. The Q there from Morgana does not end up landing, and these guys are still sticking around. The ult from Ziggs did a decent amount of damage to them. And they're just waiting for the next minion wave to come up, and then they might actually be able to finish this off. Renekton's here as well. LeBlanc doing some harass there to Ziggs, but in the meantime, Ezreal just about died. Out comes the Q there from Jinx. Down goes the LeBlanc. Jinx is going in on Morgana. Morgana goes down as well. Jinx said, we're going for all the way. No, she falls back. Down goes the turret. Down goes the inhibitor, and there's really nothing the red team can do about it here. They are now going for the Nexus turrets. Yeah, they are definitely going for this. Ezreal's trying his best with Lee Sin to defend this. This may just be one of the shortest games on my channel ever, because they are already going for the Nexus tower, and I think the Nexus is just about to go down as well. Now, they're going to go ahead and farm some kills here. Going to go in, Jinx. Xin Zhao goes down to Nidalee. Jinx does manage to take down the LeBlanc, however, and it looks like the death sentence landed onto Lee Sin, allowing Renekton to get back in. Ezreal's getting really low, gonna get out of it though. And I think this is gonna be GG indeed. A 16-minute game. And it's wrapping up right here. Jinx is kind of showing off a little bit there. Manages to finish off the Ezreal just before the Nexus goes down. And that is a 16-minute domination there by that bot lane. Nope, no back for you. And we just saw the Ezreal rage quit there. So, wow, that is going to the end of this game. That was very impressive indeed. Very nicely played by Xpecial and the Jinx, honestly. Both of them worked really well together, and they just destroyed everything. So that's going to be the end of this game. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye.